Piotr did not love the first kiss Evdokia Lupukhina. She was actually forced on him. She gave birth to his husband 3 sons, of which 2, however, died in infancy. Only the firstborn Tsarevich Alexei did not come of the star transferred his love, his wife, and to his son. Moreover, he had an independent character when Peter returned from a trip abroad. He first of all decided his wife in the old days could be done in only one way if she voluntarily went to the monastery, but Lupukhina did not want to become a Khan and found the support of Patriarch Adrian. In this after dealing with Patriarch Adrian, Lupukhina managed to represent so that Alexei did contrary to his father. Petr brought his nephew mistress Marta Skavronskaya, who eventually became the wife. He was returned and married an Austrian princess. Alexei did not love her. However, Princess Charlotte bore him a grandson of Petr. As heirs, he wanted to transfer the throne to offspring from a nephew wife. So Alexei fled a second time abroad. Here Petr the Great finally inspired himself that his son was preparing a coup from abroad, for they began to follow Alexei and he had to carefully hide in Europe, changing his place of residence. However, Lesnev, chief of the secret police, F. the Preobrazhensky, ordered Count Peter Tolstoy, with the help of his agents, managed to track him down and personally met with Tsarevich Tolstoy, brought Alexei a gracious sword, and forcing from his father, he managed to convince the prince to return to Russia. As it turned out, it was a trap. In Russia, Alexei was imprisoned in a casemate and began to be subjected to daily fortune. In order to find out his plans, which were not in the midst of fortune, Tsarevich Alexei, where it was stated how he felt ill of Russia in relation to the cold cruelty of the Tsar, Petr in relation to his son Alexei. Petr the Great met in the taken Baltic Oreburg with Marta, a commoner from Skavrona. She was the wife of a Swedish soldier who went to war with Russia and from that moment went missing. 1st March went to Field Marshal Boris Sheremetyev, a West concubine, but the all-powerful prince liked Alexander Menshikov, and he took her from the Field Marshal. However, when he saw Marta from his friend Sasha Petr, the first crush of her and Menshikov, of course, should not resist the royal will, but for March it was, of course, the best way out, despite Petr's numerous side novels really lower his wife, especially since she was said to be the only one who could relieve the sharp-headed and colonels that periodically arose from the king. March took and began to be called Catherine. Peter, nevertheless, married Catherine and began to officially honor. Catherine gave birth to a daughter Anna to Peter, and a year later a daughter Elizabeth. From the point of view of the canonical right, these princes were illegitimately born bastards, and that is why, when several since the death of the next monarch, Catherine I, Peter II, and Anna Ivanovna, the questions arose about replacement of the vacant throne. The Khmeres did not have appeared among these apprentices above the Russian. Tukhnov did not bring his illegitimate daughters of Peter a secondary role. However, Princess Anna Petrovna and could not claim the Russian throne. Peter Ulrich, her vice grandson of Peter the Great, some time later, was presented here to the Russian throne when he became king under the name of Peter the Third and became the ancestor of the direct line of the last. The kingdom of your branch of the Romanov dynasty made him the heir to Elizaveta Petrovna when this became empress and did not marry, and she lived an old time in Russia, where was listed simply among court ladies. Her position and respect in the face of the war aroused more and more sympathy. Peter the Tsar wrote delayed, I hope that this Peter will become his heir during the particular period. The Tsar destroyed his first son Alexei, but immediately the king, as it were, suffered good punishment for his son's murder. In the same the heir Peter died before having lived even 3 full years, and Pavel, who was born children from whatever his husband was, they would not be considered contenders for the crown, but they sent net preferred off to Russia. They became Peter tried here a son was born to Peter and Catherine, whose name was Peter. The Tsar would to be lighted. And Ekaterina had 3 more daughters, Ekaterina, Natalia, and Margarita, but they also died in infancy, never Natalia, who was born later than all lived to be 7 years old. Peter and Ekaterina bore 11 children.